Oh, jeez. Making sure that's muted. Making sure. Am I any? I am not in any calls. Okay. Oh, that's a friend I was playing that. Okay. Hopefully that worked. Let's check my YouTube. Oops. Okay, we're good to go. We'll see what actually happens here.
Great. I'm sure those things will welcome us just as warmly as before.
They won't.
Tell you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
Oh, I get it. It's because it's like that's the soundtrack of the Under the Rotten Pizza. I get it. All right. Now I'm gonna remember how to play. Do I remember how to play this game? Okay. I gotta remember how to play this.
Ain't got nothing on me.
It was very basic from what I remember while I'm at it. Yeah. Just making sure that's okay. I usually speak like I'm... Let's put that right here. There we go. Now I assume people can actually kind of hear me more. There we go. Then...
No way to cross that.
Gotta go where the catwalks take us.
I can't use my mouse and my controller freely because, you know, the mouse is controlling the game. And if I use my mouse here, yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that. So I have to, like, if I would need to adjust something, I have to press the Windows key. Let's see. There we go. All right.
They busted?
Powered down is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about. Filling the air that we gotta breathe with their shit.
Monsters sure seem to like it. What's up with that?
It's like in the tunnels. They get twisted by the Mako, but it all goes back to shit.
I always forget some of these games always have, like, immersive, like, dynamic audio. You play so many... you play so many old games, you always seem to forget that. Alright, there's some enemies over there. We'll see how long I play this till I get bored.
Bring it. Try this. Going in. Here we go.
Oh, I'm poisoned, I realize that. There we go.
You know the best way to not get lost is to believe that you're not. to it before bedtime, doing all the voices.
Life in the endless maze. Am I right? I remember.
All right. Ooh. Excuse me. Cool.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ah, going for that material, weren't you?
So close, and yet so far. This path's no good now.
I'm sure there's another way to get there.
Nothing we can do but search.
And when we find it, we can finally snag that material.
Hey, let's take a moment to get our bearings.
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
The only other route that I can think of would be...
Yep, just go around.
Along the wall.
Up for giving it a try?
So we're shooting for those giant fans way over there? Okay. At least we've got a clear landmark.
Those ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the sun. Whole system's designed to get shit way down real fast.
Give me your best shot!
All right. Enough.
On there.
Or maybe with a cure, just to be safe.
Still in it.
Let's move, move, move.
Not so fast.
Dude. There we go. Okay.
Hey, look! I think we can climb onto that pipe.
Sure seems that way.
They got ladders and stuff there. It's clear that the video game wants you to do that.
I feel no fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. No fear. Little fear. Hey guys, you know, these
You chickening out.
hell no. I'm just worried that your bony ass is gonna get blown off the side and shit.
Enough! We gotta keep moving.
Okay then. Follow me. No worse than a windy day, huh?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan. Whatever you do.
Right.
I'm looking at the fan. Oh my god. Anyway.
dumbass! Tifa told you not to look at the fan!
Made it through in one piece.
Think that took a couple years off my life. I mean, not really. Couple seconds, maybe. 3 tops.
Man, they really lengthened this out.
Finish is just up ahead. Slow and steady, guys.
And that's our objective?
The cargo platform? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
This is it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
Error. Insufficient power.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's all of them, isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Let's see now. Closest light ought to be.
That one.
By the light of these magnificent lamps, we shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undercity to a brighter future.
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
Brighter future, my ass. Shinra's leading us down a one-way path to darkness and death.
So just making sure. They want me to go there, and I bet you if I...
Move. I do not take orders from you. Gotta love it.
Won't be tough.
Of course not.
You're done.
Focus stress.
Here we go. Let's finish this.
There we go. There's... Hello. Alright.
There's the switch.
Let's flip it and go.
I wonder if there's another way. I was curious about that materia. Do I get that beforehand? Depending on how linear this game is, I'm not sure. Ah, dang it. Okay, that's deactivated.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
Yay! That's gonna be a Baird issue.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusted mechs ain't gonna
Yeah, most likely that's
use
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
there we go.
Mid-range turrets, huh?
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these pests. Suck on this! Ain't no thing. Want some more?
Buildies.
Here it comes.
There we go. Never played the original FF7. My favorite JRPG game is Chrono Trigger. I like the original. Remake's alright. But I'm just,
We can move this catwalk.
I just wasn't, I just kind of wanted to remember. I bought this like well, it was actually last year, and I just wanted to continue it from when I last left off. That's all. Also, I forgot to do one more thing down here.
That it?
There you go. I did not mean to do that. Need to get back to, yeah, operator mode, because that makes you move. When you have Punisher mode, you're just like, yeah. Taking all that. There we go. Let me get my spell, cure. Cloud needs that.
All good.
There you go. They're all the way over there getting that. There we go. Yeah, OG FF7 is real good. I'd recommend you play that before you play this, because number one, you're aware of everything else that goes on, and number two, I think there's a lot of things that the original does better than the remakes game. The thing of Marvel Rivals, it might be the same guy actually. I think Barrett's voice actor is
Two more lights.
what was his name? John Eric Bentley. I think that's his name. Yeah, John.
Drawing power.
Either way, he was in Yakuza as well.
Needs more power.
Okay, that's the main part. Yeah, it might be the same. It might be the same voice. Let's see. Let's see. What's his name? Thing Marvel Rivals VA. Oh no, it's not him. No, that's Thing in Marvel Rivals is Andrew Morgando. Yeah. Yeah.
Error. Insufficient power.
Can't go down there yet.
Power down a sun lamp first.
Which I did. I know I did. But not a particular one, I assume. Can't go there. Do I read comic books or only read manga? All depends. I read the Sonic comics, and all depends. I read the Sonic comics, and I'll read manga here and there.
Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big ass things are.
Let's see.
Gonna teach you a lesson.
While I'm at it. Hold on just a second, something. Okay.
Let's
Yeah. I usually like to, I know there's that Sonic DC thing that I was interested in, but I kind of it's been sold out everywhere, so it's kind of harder to get that. Oh my god.
no holding back.
I feel like I need to use a...
Give me your best shot.
It's on now.
There we go.
Going in.
Let me... Oh, I can't use it now. Okay, I'll be good here. Cure, Cloud, me. Okay. Ooh, shard.
This won't take long. Keep it together.
About damn time. See ya.
There we go.
That's the way to do it.
There. Okay, let's see. Okay, is it one of those things. And from superheroes to different genres. Nice, nice. I know everyone's aware of like comic books and stuff like that due to like Marvel, you know, just modern day Marvel stuff, but like, I just read the Sonic, like more than anything I can stick to Sonic comics, and if I hear about something, I think I was reading Kick-Ass, I think last year, which was nice, but I'm more focused on manga. Been reading Elemental Glade recently. That's pretty good too.
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
I wonder if there's a materia right there.
The power's on.
Tifa just teleported there. That's gonna bother. That materia being right there is really bothering me.
Sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinra and his night lights.
No. Okay, were we just here? I swear we were just here. The max, it was like max like courage. Okay. All right. Oh, that's what that is. We can get lower down there. I think we found that. We might have. We'll see.
Let's go.
Just gonna finish it quick.
Okay, I got usability there. There we go. Sweetness.
Got nothing on me.
I think at one point I wanted to read a what was it? At one point I think someone told me to read Watchmen as well. And I think what was it, that I might be going in a circle, but I feel like we're
right back where we started.
yes, we are.
Where was that last light again?
Yeah, someone recommended to read Watchmen, but I never got to it.
Alright, we only need to power down one more sun.
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
Luther Strode. Kick-Ass is pretty. Like, I liked Kick-Ass for what it was. I didn't read any of the sequel and like any like Kick-Ass 2 or like when they had the other Kick-Ass as well. I did not read that, but I liked it for what it was.
Ventilation system service mode active. Access maintenance terminal to complete procedure.
Okay, that's a rest. That's just the chocobo thing. da,
Does this control the fans?
There we go. Probably can go back to the fans now and get that materia.
We stop it?
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode. Please complete the maintenance.
Man, what are we even doing?
Wait, what?
Do this.
Copy.
What do you mean I gotta beat this in a minute?
Let's do this. That'll do.
Not good enough.
I can't do that. Shoot.
Calling lightning.
Darn it.
Gotta be careful. All good.
Oh, I'm dead.
Error. Maintenance access procedure not completed within time limit. Reactivating ventilation system.
This won't take long. Not looking good.
Oh my god.
Won't last long.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
You would say that.
Access denied.
Okay, so I have to try that again. Watchmen is classic. Usually Alan Moore's books are very nihilistic and full on anti-system, but the movies are like he doesn't like the movies. Ah, I see.
Switching ventilation system. Please complete the maintenance access procedure within the designated.
This should be pretty easy.
Enough.
There you go.
Worked up a good sweat.
I had comic dubs for different chapters of Takizawa-san a month. Like it's my date. Aw,
Engaging time lock.
that's sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to watch. I need to read more Takis. I've been trying to keep up with the chapters as well. What I've also been doing is that.
Summoning material.
Oh, nice. I've been
That ass will pop out of this.
We'll see.
Ooh, let me get the fan. It's hot in here. Hold on. What was I saying? Yeah. For Takizawa, I've been importing the manga, for, like just the Japanese manga, just to have it. So usually, and I think I've been also reading other things. I think there was this one mangaka that my friend was showing me. I think it was like, "Please marry me with divorce in mind" or whatever. And it kind of like essentially, it's like two friends decide to get married just for because they're because you know they're kind of in weird situations in their lives, and then they kind of become closer and you know to closer with each other that way. And so yeah, Takizawa was a big one, and I think at one point I was like, forget it, let's make a video on it. So yeah. So and honestly, I really do like. I keep up with Yambaro usually. I just need to read either more. I think because we're waiting on like translations and stuff like that, it's harder to keep up with Takizawa because it's all up to the translators or like the scans. So yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. Recently, I've been also reading. I mentioned it before. I was reading Elemental Glade. Currently, I think if I talk about a manga, I think that's going to be my next one. And I've been also watching the anime as well, so it's like anime comparison, stuff like that. It's by the same person. Elemental Glade's by the same person who did the they did the Star Ocean 2 manga, and it's her own original series, Ozuma. And it's it's interesting to kind of see the differences.
If you've got shit to do, then hurry up.
But yeah, I was saying, it's interesting to see the differences between the manga and like the anime, because the anime is like a TV series, and then the manga is like you know, they don't have full on no restrictions, but it's also one of those things where they're like, oh yeah, we can show like the storyline's way different than what others were doing, what other things were doing or whatever. Anyway. How do I get over there? Oh, I have to get over to that last one. That's what it is. And then I do there, and then you go down, 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 right? Yeah, you... Okay, I see where we're going now. Alright, we got this. This is where we're supposed to go. But yeah, that's nice to hear. I like hearing anecdotes about people actually watching my videos and stuff like that.
Almost done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
Well, no stamps here to guide us. No Jesse or Wedge to
But yeah,
Yeah.
I need to read like.
What should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
I think even then, like, the market for like a lot of like people who just like cover manga and comic books is, you know, up for grabs, I would assume, because not a lot of people like to talk about it because it's be like more interesting than like an anime or something like that.
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
Ah. Okay, so that's for that, but I want to go all the way down. I need to get there. We just came out of there. So we'll go down here then.
You taking a detour?
Yep.
Well, I did.
Gotta remind, like, oh yeah, you know what this dialogue reminds me a little bit of? Oh gosh. Where are these guys? Okay, there. Oh. Two of those things. I did not realize. Oh my gosh. Triple slash. And I'm dead.
Starting to think hiring you was a mistake. Thank God.
Phoenix down. Cloud.
Golden opportunity right here. Suck on this.
I will give Cloud also a high potion. Oh my goodness. Go thin. I need to just dodge with Cloud, honestly. Let's do triple slash.
It's on now.
There we go. I am my next video I actually recorded for today. I'm working on a quick Sonic R video, and then I have, let's see, I have like other videos planned, and I will be a guest at Sonic Expo Atlanta, so I have some plans. I just need to execute them essentially. Oh shoot. Spells cure me.
Gotta be careful.
God darn it.
Won't last long.
Let me take care of this dude. Ugh. Those things always have armor on them. Okay. Let's see.
Just kidding. Sorry.
What do you think we're paying you for?
Exactly. Anyway, there you go.
Got some fight left in you. Enough of that. Oh, you in trouble now.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, now we can go get that annoyed materia.
Heads up, y'all.
Now we can go get that materia. Elemental. Okay, good. But yeah, Sonic R is next, and then, like I hinted in the Shadow Gens video, and then I'll be talking about Sega arcade games soon, and I also wanted to talk about the South Park RPG. It's like, I gotta get footage for that, but I already have I have like 3 copies of the game actually. I have the PS4 version. I'll be playing the Xbox version, but I had the PS4, Xbox, and PC version of the game. Not Snow Day. I think it was a. I just thought about it to clarify. There we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay. Abilities, triple slash. Boom, 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 boom. Don't hit that cloud. He really just glides towards that. That's insane. There we go.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
Oh man. But in regards to manga series and stuff like that, next coverage will probably be Elemental Glade. And maybe I was thinking about, there's another video I had planned about comics. I'm trying to write a manga style comic, but I'm not. I don't like writing too much. You and me both. I like it, I like writing about, I like just writing about stuff, honestly. But if you want to lock in with writing, I'd say go to a quiet place somewhere outside of your house or something like that, like a coffee shop, anything like that. Or like, you know, restaurant, wherever you feel like you might get like just quietness take out your laptop and just start typing. That's sometimes what I do. Or I just write on my phone if I have ideas. Like, there's been points where I literally just sit on my phone and I just write scripts, too. And my thing, if Corey... I heard, like, what's that guy? Corey Kenshin, he did his own, like, manga. And, like, I literally saw someone at my workplace was reading it. And I was just like, yo, what? All right. It's like I see it on social media, and then like all of a sudden that person already has it, and I'm like the same day I saw it, that person already had it, and I'm like, all right, if he can do it, then if people lock in, they can do anything. You know what I mean?
Soon enough, don't you worry.
So if Corey can, I'm not speaking to his quality as a manga writer or anything like that, but like if he can lock in and get his book on store shelves, then heck yeah, you know what I mean?
And we're back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Marco Reactor 5. We're coming.
We're coming.
Auxiliary power supply confirmed. Cargo platform activated. Awaiting input.
It could be cool to kind of also make kind of for me,
I hate you too.
I'm not good at things like that, but I would like to write for like an RPG or action game, like write or create an RPG action game, because I think I do like gameplay and I want it to play very well. Like I wouldn't if I made it like an RPG, I would not want it to play like this. I would like to play like a turn-based or, you know, play something like Yakuza or like DMC or something like that, or a tactics style game. But I would really like I would probably focus, if I were to like make the game and like give it a tats, I'd focus on writing and story.
Back in the sand. Bring it on, Avalanche.
Because I want to think about, you know, what makes people like interested in playing and these characters and stuff like that. What makes them not fall asleep when they're playing an RPG? What makes them, you know, what makes them get out of bed and like turn on the console and play your game? Just things like that I would think about if I was making a game.
Not looking good. After you.
Let me handle it.
I probably should have healed more.
I won't.
Let's do this right.
I'm waiting. That it? That it?
Cloud, please.
It's on you.
Why now?
Fight through it.
Oh my god. Oh, I think I'm cooked. Yeah, I was cooked. Yeah, I was cooked there. We tried from last battle. Okay. Anime comics became like the original TMT comics. I love visual storytelling. Oh yeah, visuals are definitely a key point of that. I'll give me a character or character design and make a story out of it, like a cartoon writer in the 80s making a toy cartoon. Kind of like they did with stuff like Street Sharks and stuff like that. It's like, oh, we got to make a TMT sort of thing. Come up with some idea for them. They were genetically, they're dudes that were genetically enhanced by a lab experiment, things like that.
Be careful.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna die already. Yeah.
Someone overdid it.
Let's see. Because there's like 5 enemies to focus on. That's the issue. I'll try again, but I need to heal first. Yep, I'm dead. Alright, yeah. I had like 5 enemies to focus on, but I think... Let's see. Excuse me? Alright. Inventory... Let's see. Items. Well, Cloud can use a cure for... Items. Just use your items, I assume. Tifa. There we go, one more.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
That all you got?
All set. Too easy.
Oh my gosh, oh my god.
I won't give up.
Items, abilities.
Don't overdo it.
I got this. Bring it.
I'm waiting.
Don't give up.
Whatever.
Let's... Abilities. Oh goodness.
I'm not going out like this.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Stay strong. This fight's not over yet.
Oh goodness.
Fix this.
Phoenix down, Tifa.
Still up for it? Deal with that.
I can still fight.
Okay. Abilities.
Gotta be strong.
There we go.
I can't. I won't.
Barrett. Cloud can use an item. High potion. He's about to die. Ah! Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to. I'll check chat in a minute. I'm just locking in.
We'll get through this.
All right, abilities.
Let's do this right. I'm not going out like this.
Ooh, Barrett has his limit. Items. Phoenix Stone. Oh my god, both need to be used.
Still up for it? You're as good as dead. You okay?
Throwing in the tower.
There we go. Alright, that should be easier now. Oh, fudge. As long as no one dies.
Too easy.
Deal with that.
Okay, let's go.
You need me, huh? I'll hang back.
I got this.
Hang back. That in?
Suck on this.
Okay, let's see. High potion. Barrett needs it. If I just focus on one enemy. There we go. Let's see. Abilities.
Ain't no thing.
Come on.
Give me your best shot.
Abilities. Focus shot. Let's go. There we go. Woo!
Okay. Big should be waiting for us.
Actually, characters using Oh yeah. I was reading for your new writer joke. I did. It's like if you get an already established character or an OC action figure and told me to write a story. I do know it. I got what you mean. Yeah. God, that I had to lock in for that. It just took a while. I swear, if we don't get, they're gonna throw me in another battle. I'm gonna hate that.
Even after all that fighting, no one's coming for us?
It might be a trap.
This is Shimmer City. We probably have cameras everywhere.
Yeah, like he said.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Way too late to bail now.
It's like walking a tightrope. When you're on it, only two ways off.
Better keep my balance.
We'd be good at it.
I wonder.
I'm surprised. Okay, maybe I'm complaining a bit too much, but I feel like Tifa would know something like that already, especially even at this point of the story. Just like, yeah, they're terrorists. It's like, yeah, of course there would be cameras everywhere.
Just thinking about the next step. I wouldn't be this nervous.
Move a metal. Yeah. One reason why I said why I am always saying play the original before the remake is because a lot of this, like what we were just streaming and stuff like that, a lot of that was not in the original. It's just, you know.
Mercy. Wait. Wow.
It like the remake elongates the original game to the point like this first game is like just the first 5 hours of the game, of the original game.
Terrorists jumped off a train.
So,
Nice and quiet here.
yeah.
So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
Like literally after they take the train, they're at the reactor.
So, where are the others?
Jesse
Come
couldn't
on, man.
make it.
Bad?
Not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good.
Do you have a movie you used to love when you?
While Shinra scours Sector 4, waltz right on into Sector 5.
Sometimes I feel there are ways. There are
Little dark and foreboding.
there are some adaptations. Like, I think it's interesting to look at adaptations and like see what the book, the movie, and all that kind of stuff, see what they do, and then like how they, you know, how they're interacting with, how they like essentially tell their story in that different medium is kind of cool, and like what the decision they made. But there's sometimes where I'm like, yeah, you completely did not understand what the original was doing. But I think
Secure 'em to your belt or whatever so you don't lose it.
I haven't had that happen yet. Like the opposite happened where I loved the original source material, then tried the adaptation and hated the adaptation with like Star Ocean. I would say the closest thing so far was like maybe Scott Pilgrim, but at the same time I still like the movie. It's still a fun movie, you know? Like the Scott Pilgrim movie is still great. Hunchback, yeah, Victor Hugo, Disney movie, and the people who see it as a classic. I could see that too.
Excuse me, sir.
Because I know how darker the original story is. Like, pretty sure like all the characters die at the end, right? And for good, not for good reason. Like, I'd say for good reason, but like, since it's supposed to be like a tragedy. I don't know too much about it, but yeah.
That's the smell. This place reeks of Mako.
Looks like we
I assume a lot of Disney movies are like that, and you'd have to understand, like, oh yeah, they're marketing to a general audience. If we're gonna be adapting Hunchback for like kids, they're not gonna want to hear about, you know,
Mako storage.
the characters they love to come to love over the past hour end up like dying and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, but then that makes no excuse for like something like Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, the movie.
I'm not seeing a way down.
Here, maybe?
Well now, that could work. I'm next.
Ha. Honestly, half expecting the life to break.
It's all in the mind.
Dun, dun. But yeah, it hasn't fully happened yet.
Hey, check it out. They sick this big boy on us, we'd be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
They're gonna sick that big boy on us at one point.
Monsters. Probably a new prototype. If they do decide to deploy it, then our best bet would be to run like hell.
And let's hope we sleep through the explosion.
Where is everybody?
You mean Shinra? Got spooked and cleared out is my guess.
Oh my.
That's that.
I think even here, with even now that I think about it, if we're thinking remakes too, right? Or just video games in general, I think even DMC might win. Like the Devil May Cry reboot. I remember I liked when it first came out. Then I started to play the original games, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this reboot's kind of trash though." And only a social commentary about France back when the Phoebus while the others die. Yeah. Kids can understand social commentary.
Takes me back.
Oh yeah, I am pretty sure they reused this area in Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin.
Cocky little bastards, ain't you?
I'm trying to think of any. But most of the stuff. Excuse me. Now there are movies I feel like have gotten worse just over time, and especially when it comes to comic book movies.
Was never in doubt.
Like movies that have gotten worse over time. If I think of like MCU movies, I think like Spider-Man, like that Spider-Man No Way Home. I feel like the initial excitement of it is cool, and then when you actually watch it again and again and again, you're just like, oh, I'm not expecting this anymore. Or like, and it kind of, movies kind of fall flat and stuff like that. Like Les Mis, right? Oh my God, if Disney did a Les Mis, ooh, that would have not turned out well. Oh gosh.
What we got here?
Turrets up top.
I can deal with those things. Need my help, do you? Suck on this.
I'm a. Spells. No, I need to do abilities. Focus shot. Laser cannon. I want to make sure I'm. Abilities, trumpet slash. Let's go. But yeah, that is a major reason it became classic, because not a lot of people, especially kids who wanted to go see a new Disney movie, were not really aware of how the original novel went. See if I can get a focus stress in there. There we go. And I feel like that's usually happens to the success of a lot of things. Even this game, even FF7 Remake too. I feel like a lot of the fan base for this game came from just the fact a lot of the people who play this and loved it never really played the original. Yep, that just goes for a lot of remakes in general too. If the novel was bad, why did they decide to make a Disney adaptation out of it? You know what I mean? That's I think that modern day cynicism and like, oh, the original was always bad and stuff like that, and like this thing this new thing that just came out is really great. I mean, because the original was bad, was like, I hate that. I genuinely do not like that.
That was nothing.
They're doing that. Some people were doing that with the new Devil May Cry show, where they were like, oh yeah, the original was just goofy. The original story was just goofy pizza man and stuff like that. I'm like, no, the original had forethought, characters. They have 5 games that like had an entire arc going on there and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, they're saying that because their only experience with Devil May Cry has just been literal memes, and like it shows even with the adaptation too and how they're talking about it. They don't remember like the specific events in DMC3 where Lady had the whole thing going on with their father and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I don't like it when I don't mind new people coming in to enjoy a franchise or checking the things out about it, or even coming in through like a particular adaptation and stuff like that. But if you're gonna do that, right, I need you to respect the original material. There's a reason why this new thing, this remake, this movie of the book and things like that exists and stuff like that. And like, if you want to compare both, that's fine too, and see how like the story does it and stuff like that. Absolutely do that. Like even stuff like the funny thing is that we are getting some adaptations. Like, I think Boys and Invincible have been pretty good about adapting their story, where there are a bunch of changes from like the comics and like how they do the characters and stuff like that. But they're for good reason, and especially because Invincible actually has the original, well, not like has the people who were originally working on the comics working on the show as well, and they can make those changes too. So yeah.
Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
Fan and DMC5 Dante. Yeah, exactly. It's literally like if someone looked at Devil May Cry from the like the memes on Twitter and stuff like that and just made a show out of that. That's what I assumed from what I saw, and they messed up Lady's. I heard they messed up Lady's character, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to watch that. I have better things to be doing with my time. Soldier Boy, crank that. I have way better things to be doing with my time. Reading Elements of Glade, reading, you know, things like that. Watching South Park. I can watch a season of South Park, then watch the freaking Devil May Cry show. Not worth it. Or check out games I have not played yet from like the 90s or 2000s. Go play the original Devil May Cry. Many other things you can be doing than check out something you know you won't enjoy.
We withdraw to a safe distance. Then, kaboom!
Safe distance?
What? No such thing. We get out the same way we got in. Let's double back. What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
Wait a minute. Is someone watching us?
Yeah.
Greetings, my dears.
It's Heidinger.
As architect of our populous engagement campaign, I, Heidegger, head of public security, bid you welcome. The chief warmonger. You should be flattered. Right now, you command the undivided attention.
Oh, is that John DiMaggio?
What is this?
Breaking news from Mako Reactor 5. Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb threat issued by the terrorist group Avalanche. Members of the group were observed entering the facility, and security is currently sweeping it for explosive devices.
I mean, what did y'all expect?
I'm here in the Sector 5 Undercity. Having confirmed the terrorist target, the Shinra Emergency Operations Center has issued an evacuation advisory. Residents are outraged that the tragedy of Mako Reactor 1 was only the first attack in a campaign of violence.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
And so, to a people beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest comfort, bread and circus. The big boy.
Oh, it's the thing they showed off.
Latest triumph of technology. The Airbuster, your executioner. Engineering on the line. Correct. The Airbuster is only 60% operational.
Lol.
Too optimistic. I'm on air.
You could just run. They made Lady a Falmouth girl boss. Yeah, the allegory for refugees. That was crazy. I'm just like, yeah, when I heard about that, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not Devil May Cry. Do, 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 do. I do gotta admit, this music's pretty baller.
I don't believe it. We played right into Shinra's hands.
That bullshit news is already pushing this false narrative.
I mean, to be fair, what did you expect?
No. Listen. They want to turn this into a spectacle? Then I say let's get moving. Let's take down Shinra's big ass neck in front of everybody.
Okay. I'm sold.
Okay. I don't like, and the fact that that show's getting a season 2, it's just like, all right. I get how Castlevania fans feel now. You know what I mean? But I'm also like, when it came to even stuff like Castlevania, I liked the first series of Castlevania, even though it was different from what the games were. But like the Nocturne, the sequel series for like with Richter and stuff like that, I did not like that at all. It's like the more I think about that show, it's like the less I like it. Because Nocturne was not great. I watched season 1 of it and I was like, what is this? It's probably heal soon. Bro, ragdolled.
Let's see what these bastards were up to.
Family and a devil shawarma in the air. And it's like, there's so many, even if you're gonna make a political message about stuff like that, why would you do it about like early 2000s stuff, like on why would you do it about like the Iraqi war? And then you realize, oh, the director has some personal things does. So yeah, it's crazy. But you know, the original game still exists. People are actually going. I see that more people are actually going to going to play all those original games, which is cool. Like apparently, once the Devil May Cry show came out, like the player counts for like DMC's HD and like 4 and 5 and all the games went up, so that's good.
And give ourselves an edge?
There should be a console somewhere.
This the console you talking about?
So maybe we could see more like people enjoy the OG, so that's nice.
Think you can get it to work?
Needs a key card.
I didn't check the games. Yeah, I get that. It's like, I think, yeah, something like Devil May Cry helped like people understand, and if they didn't play Castlevania, how those fans felt. So yeah.
Pretty sure I can divert this unit for disposal.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Heidegger's got no idea who he's messing with.
Okay, I
So
see.
far, so good.
Right. Let's go.
You want to make the fight easier, I assume. Yeah, it explains a lot, yeah. But either way, you know, life's gonna happen. That was like the last Devil May Cry thing in the past 8 years.
You think they're
So all I hope is that we go back to just not having DMC stuff again. Because Atsuno, the director of Devil May Cry 2 through 5, actually left Capcom recently after he finished Dragon's Dogma 2, so yeah.
Keep it together.
Get your ass out of here. So good.
We can't go on like this.
Yeah, the director. We'll see. Like I said, we'll just see how the rest of all this stuff goes. But not holding my breath for the new season. Probably won't care that the new season is out and stuff like that. But it's just not give it. You can talk about it, but you know it's always best to probably not give it any attention. Just hopefully it will go away. Da, da, na, na, na. Alright, there we go. I have all that I have all those potions. I'm like, I gotta use them. Did I come the other way? This is where we were, right?
Diverting amulet to disposal room.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Zuno let Capcom, so it's like we're like if we get a Devil May Cry 6, it's got to be something different. And even like people like DMC5's combat director went to is currently at Square and things like that. So it's like, you know, it's if it happens, cool, but I assume it's gonna be not gonna be exactly what you expect. Oh, right there. Okay, there has to be a key.
Outbound for B7. Copy. We've lost contact with B8. Send some men to check it out. We've got a schedule to keep.
And we're here.
Intruders! Seize them!
Dun, dun. Oh my god. Bom, 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 bom. That didn't help.
Looks like there's 2 consoles this time.
Double the sabotage.
If we can find the key cards.
Now where's the first one? Okay, there's the first one.
Any cards?
Just the one.
2 choices. And only one single-use card. It's up to you, Cloud.
Hey, at least we got some materia here. Lightning materia. Like I said, a lot of those people, they're just, you know, I kind of want to call them tourists, but like, you know, they're just like, oh, you're crapping on something I enjoy and stuff like that, and we're like, yeah, we are, because we enjoy we enjoy the actual thing more. So yeah.
What does an AI programming core do?
Increases processing power dedicated to motor function computation. Makes it move real quick.
A real quick giant robot, huh?
Yes, programming core.
Programming core flag for
I was thinking the same thing. So where did we...
To a storeroom for defective equipment, I'm guessing.
That's so. You think the...
Maybe.
I say we grab it.
If we get that far.
And so I just like I said, just, you know, they can go on thinking they like Devil May Cry, but like when people actually talk to them about the shit, about like the actual games and stuff like that, they're just gonna IRL, and are they have a discussion, they're gonna be like, oh, I just watched the show,
Everything Shinra has told you, those greedy
and they're not gonna know anything about like Nero, Kyrie, Virgil, like, all the people that actually matter. You know what I mean?
Gil says they cut the sound.
Or heck, they didn't play DMC 2, or they're not like, they'll act like fans, but they're not gonna like really engage. Like literally, DMC Devil May Cry fans are better fans than Netflix fans. I'm just gonna say that. At least they played a video game from the series.
Give me your best shot.
Deal with that.
need my help, do you? Ain't no thing. Suck on this.
See ya.
And don't come back.
I wouldn't say dating because, you know, I think it's more of it's definitely more of a friendship thing. Ooh. Wonder if I can get both. Can I go back?
Console talks about big bomber shells.
We call them BBs.
Could divert them.
Let's do that. Cause you know, Trish is kind of based off of his mother, so it's kind of like it'd be like dating your mother. You know what I mean? It's a little weird. I know it's not, but it's kind of weird. But like, you kind of do see that relationship a bit. Not really that relationship, but kind of how like Dante would feel about that sort of thing, even with like with a V and DMC5, how he talks to Trish, essentially like it's like he's venting to his mother and stuff like that, and she has to say like, yo, I am not your mommy, but see this through, okay? And I think in the Visions of V manga, if you read that, they go a little bit more in depth with that.
We can't afford any more delays. You need to keep those components coming. Do whatever it takes.
Yeah, dun, dun, dun. Jeez.
Piece of cake.
Find any cards?
Only one. got 3 choices.
Take your pick.
Feel like scrapping some BBs? Hurry up and decide what you...
I was supposed we never have her fired. True, yeah, there was some truth to that. But like at the same day, at the same time too, I think about that too. Like, you have her face, we never have her fired, and stuff like that.
Programming core flat for
In a way, Trish became her own. Trish kind of did become her own person and stuff like that. I would say too. Or is it? I wonder if there's any others. But yeah, I forgot about that line. It's such a good line too. Remind them of their parents. Yeah, fair. But like I said, up to interpretation. I personally say, not really. I just see them as like just really good friends and crewmates. Kind of how like,
I ain't never looked forward
yeah.
to an execution more in my entire life.
Because I think
You don't say.
We're about to make fools out of Shinra while the whole
prequel manga. I didn't read that too. But I have the first volume somewhere.
you gotta save us.
Oh,
But
no. If you're about to ask me to dance, then don't.
Come on, don't be shy. How about you, Cloud?
I don't dance.
ha. Let's see. Yeah, okay. The M units as well. Oh, I should probably not save, but yeah. And then put a items, potion, Barrett. There we go. Oh, right. Let me... Equipment. Oh, there's more materia in that one. Let's see, Tifa, other guys. Let's do Chocobo. I think ice would be good there. Barrier, then ice. That's equipped to Cloud, that's equipped to Barrett. Okay. No. Let's see. Okay. Double something like Natural Born movie or yeah, Bonnie and Clyde. I get where that comes from too. I get where it comes from, but yeah. You can definitely you know, you can respect it at the same time. I can see where it comes from.
This is engineering. You need to pick up the pace. We're running dangerously low on components because of those terrorists.
Lol.
Copy. They're here.
Dude. Jeez. Will you though? Bro's like, I'll be okay. No, you won't.
Come on, y'all. Let's see what kind of mischief they were getting up to.
4 consoles. And never enough key cards.
Okay, I think there was like 2 key cards in here. Yep. There we go.
That's an M unit, right?
Yep.
This is our chance to really stick it to Schindler.
M unit.
Big bomber shells. We should divert them.
We'll use a bomber shell.
Big bomber shell flagged for disposal.
I'm pretty sure they had to change like how Ken left his wife in 6, because like when the first drafts came out, they were like, yeah, he's divorced, and they're like, and the Capcom they go, I actually know he's hiding because he needs to protect his family or something like that.
An AI programming core.
It kind of would at the same time, unfortunately.
Programming core flagged.
Yeah, that'll do.
I think it would, honestly,
Done enough to
just to certain people. So good.
Error. Key card required for operation.
That's just an AI programming core. Yep. There we go.
We're coming up on the exit.
We should be good.
The moment Big Boy.
Right.
Concentrate. Get ready.
Let's see. Abilities, Braver. Let's go. Oh shoot, where is the starting guy at? But I think a lot of the especially a lot of Japanese like marketing and stuff like that, I think does stuff like that when it comes to just romance with characters. They won't do it unless they know for a fact it's gonna be like the last one. Like, and even with like Bayonetta, they made that whole thing canon too, which was nice. But yeah. I still have not played through all the Bayonetta games. I played through I played it like half of 1. I don't have 2, and I
Can't say we didn't prepare. Now we just gotta get it done.
yeah. I don't have 2, but I think
Got no time to double back.
okay, yeah. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't have 2. And I own 3, because I think I got 3 off like at Best Buy for like on the Switch, because it was like super cheap there. That's also the same day I bought Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Good game if you have not played that one. It's like essentially it's like indie game Jet Set Radio 3. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, I played Bomb Rush Cyberfunk.
Look, they're still prepping it. They're here.
They're still prepping it.
Every second you can.
Let's do a triple slash. Na 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 na. All right, let's see abilities. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that made Twitter piss, which was hilarious. I just like to think it's not a headcanon. I just like to think about it. It's not a headcanon, but it is my headcanon. But yeah, of course, nothing wrong with that. I'm just, yeah.
Looks like a performance assessment, don't you think? Reduced response time. Should work.
For real though, we need to talk victory poses. Something coordinated for the live on camera finish. Could blow up big, start a new trend.
Veto.
Heh.
No way we're getting back up that pipe.
Keep looking.
I didn't hear it. I just saw 3 high potions. Uh-oh. It's the big... There it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's the other thing. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I should use a thunder. Another thunder. Let's do left blade again. Let's do a third one on the right blade. That reminds me, I remember, what was it? Abilities, Braver. There we go. That should kill it. Why didn't I use Thunder? I should have made it easier. What was it? I remember when Bayonetta 3 came out, and people were like, "Oh yeah, Bayonetta was like Bayonetta's a cool character. She's always been gay and stuff like that. She was always for the women." And I'm like, "Did you literally were not there for everything that happened from 2008 to 2018, especially when Bayonetta 2 came out. Oh my gosh. Like, the amount of revisionism that happened for that was was so stupid. Literally rewriting history, and it was insane. Can't we just all agree, like, what was it? Cause like people were saying it only appeals to women and stuff like that, and I'm like, Bayonetta appeals to anyone who likes women, men, women, no matter how you, men, women, no matter how you swing, gender neutral, whatever. Like if you like women, most likely Bayonetta will appeal to you. You know what I mean? But like you also have to face the fact. Yeah, Bayonetta was drawn by a woman, but he was, but like Kamiya's was the one who directed the game. So like, you know, don't say it was just this exclusive thing, and then, yeah, it was ridiculous. It was just very ridiculous. But like I said, I didn't hear a lot of really good things about 3, honestly. I just heard it was just okay. And they made some like really weird changes with it.
We're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it home. All of us.
Still need to play more like
Right.
on my Switch too.
Disappoint Marlene. That goes for you too, Cloud. Right?
You better give her a big old smile this time.
The price is right.
Are we gonna get to the part where we meet Aerith already? Man. No.
What? Open it already.
It's locked down.
Is there any way we can get it open?
Yeah, from that room over there.
Why does everything have to be so damn complicated?
Because it's a video game, Barrett.
It's that way too.
Do you think we'll find the components we diverted there?
It's like a treasure vault. I like the sound of that.
So how do we do this?
It's simple, really. We move the levers at the same time.
Got these ones.
I'll take left, which just leaves right, soldier boy.
Oh boy. Wait. Operating levers. Okay. Barrett's and Cloud levers are operated by using L and R. Okay.
Emergency lockdown is currently in effect.
So we need to synchronize our movements?
In that case, follow my lead.
Nah, Tifa's.
Fine, have it your way.
Okay. Pay attention, you two. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Breathe.
Okay, I get it.
Focus. 3, 2, 1.
What?
Don't rush it. We got this. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Emergency lockdown disengaged.
Gotcha.
So do we? Yeah.
Now that is what I call teamwork.
Go team.
What junk got tucked away in that vault, huh? This would be the treasure vault.
That's right.
What's the catch?
Need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Different from the other one?
Same deal. But we gotta do it several times.
Tight wad.
Yeah. Let's stick it to him.
Delta level security lockdown is currently in effect.
Okay, guys. You know what we have to do.
Copy me?
No, Tifa leads.
Oh, fine. After you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first, right? 3, 2, 1.
Alpha level security disengaged.
There we go.
That was great, you guys. Let's keep it up. All right. 3, 2, 1.
What?
I'm still getting warmed up.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Focus. 3, 2, 1.
No need to grip it so hard.
Bruh.
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
Beta level security.
There we go. Jesus.
Wow. Think we've got this?
Hell yeah, bring it on. Ain't nothing I love more than sticking it to shit.
Halfway there. Steady, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Gamma level security. Disengaged.
No way! You guys are naturals.
Golly.
Okay, final round. Don't lose focus. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, finally.
Delta level security. Disengaged. Disposal room now accessible.
Take that, Shinra. Making us jump through hoops to steal your shit.
Didn't take as long as I expected. Good work, guys.
Likewise. You made it easy.
I put my heart and soul into those countdowns.
Easy, easy. And I just got a materia. Okay. Oh, I just got that too. Okay.
Score. It's just like Cloud said.
They say a job well done is on reward. I say take everything that ain't nailed down.
I wonder what all this does, honestly. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, what music they got here? Do 3 of those. Okay, first off, what is my materia looking like? Deadly dodge. Okay. Fire. Ice magic. I'm gonna try something else with her. I think. Up to 3 times per battle. Ice, lightning, and wind. Oh. Let's see, where was the there we go. Trying to think. Poison. Maybe auto cure would be good there. But then again, her MP is real low. Need something that's more like strength. But then again, fire should just, yeah, fire should be fine. That'll work. It'll work. Okay. Yeah, magic elements. Okay. When Valerian first strike. Okay. Get that. As that's going to be a save, I assume, before. Let's save that. There we go.
All right, time to go.
All right, finally, we're at the point of the freaking actual game where we would be like. We're at the point of the actual game that would be like 40 minutes in.
Huh? Look!
The eyes of one who has bathed in Mako, which would make you a soldier.
That's Mako.
Soldier.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Though not, alas, for very long. Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far. This is classified, of course, but every soldier knows the truth.
That's right.
Think you forgetting someone? Would that I could. You strike me as the type to go on without that. Ain't enough hours in the day to hold you to account for all your crimes. And what
Gotta admit, honestly, I think it is kind of cool that they actually have their weapons that they equipped with them, on like in the cutscenes too.
about wasteful indulgences? What is Mako? The life stream. The lifeblood of the planet. Our planet. But Shinra keeps on slurping it up like a thirsty dog. What do you think's gonna happen if you don't stop, huh? We do indeed keep on slurping it up, as you say, but for whose benefit, I wonder. The true nature of Mako is known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the cost. As you must surely be aware. Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plans, it's because you brainwashed them! Such methods are beneath. As are you, my faithful Silverex. Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy. Thank you for stoking our people's patriotic fervor. Wutai! The hell we are!
It's him, Heidinger again.
What do they do? Don't you see? You fools were never in control. Never anything but pawns in our plans to celebrate a glorious war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will detonate. When we so choose. God damn it. Now let us raise the curtain on our main event.
That's crazy.
The trial of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Terrorists who conspired with Wutai against Midgard. Your guilt is undeniable. Your punishment, death.
I'm sick of all of this.
It's just like that. But I failed to hold.
Cloud, get your head in the game. We're counting on you, man.
All right, like I said, we're finally fighting this thing. Ah, shoot.
Take the lead.
Mhm.
You've seen but a fraction of this machine's true capabilities. Want some more? Buster ready to fire. Show me how fast you can run.
Ow.
Suck on this. Damn, that thing's tough.
That was too close.
We need to come up with a plan.
Give me your best shot.
Come on. Abilities. Oh shoot! Ah, Cloud, no.
I hate when they do that.
Let's take care of them first.
Bring it on.
It's on you.
Suck on this. Bring in the heat.
All right, summon time. Woo!
Hang back.
Wait, that's Big Bomber. Oh no. Okay, gotta make sure I...
Be careful.
Oh my god! Summon abilities, Crimson Dive. Do it on the right arm too. Get him!
Good job. You okay? Don't overdo it.
Don't give up.
Okay, just making sure. Ability is dive kick. Let's go.
There's no escape. Give him your all. Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Get ready.
Bring it.
Didn't. All right, that's halfway through. Shoot.
Damn. All those strokes. Time to do your thing.
Let's go.
Watch and learn. Just make sure you got my back, all right?
Going all out.
Want some more? Still?
Golly. Man. Let's see, lifesaver, yeah.
Come on.
Gotta love fun. Bang, bang.
While I'm at it, I probably should heal Cloud. There we go.
Yep. I'm sure you got it clear.
Let's do this. No holding back.
Ooh.
Little pick me up. Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah. Light 'em up.
You got this strong enough.
Let me see. What's this limit?
This one right here is for the planet.
All right. We got this.
Bring in the heat. Suck on this.
Now.
Right. Give it all you've got.
Hang back. Deal with that.
All set.
Poor Barrett.
Going in.
Suck on this.
You're up.
I'm fired up and ready to go.
Bring it on.
Want some more?
Dun, dun, dun.
Kick my ass. Gotta beat it head on. Want some more?
Mhm. Wait. Cloud. Let's see if I can spells cure. Okay, I have enough. Da 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 do. Ouch.
It's on you.
I got this.
Let's see.
I've got you covered.
All right, all right. We're gonna get this, Ed.
Right. Keep it up.
Has a limit.
Let's finish this. Finish him off.
Oh, come on.
We almost got this. Come on, guys.
Bring it on.
Let's show 'em what we're made of.
Ooh.
I won't give up.
All set.
Hang back.
Let me handle it.
Let's do this.
I got this. Come on. You're up.
My turn.
Ouch. Wait.
No more playing nice. Any last words?
There we go. Whew. I was like, I got hit by that. I'm like, oh, my lumber break's ready. Perfect. Perfect, man.
We don't have long to get clear.
Take Tifa and get out of here.
I was wrong about you.
This ain't the end of the line for you or me.
Cloud.
Come on.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it's the spooky eye remake ghost.
Hey, buddy. You okay? Yeah. Made it through with just, scraped knees back then. Back then? What do you say? We doing this? Have we? Never mind about that. Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything. Why not? Good. Easy does it. Slow. And steady. Yeah. Hey. Who are you?
It's him. Uh-oh, it's the god. It's Sephiroth. Jesus.
Maybe you're not okay. Ah, he lives. crashing through the roof without so much as a lookout below. Fell right into my flower bed. Lucky for you. Like, really.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Don't worry about it. They're a lot tougher than they look. This place, it has a kind of power. Before I forget, you dropped this when you landed.
Thanks.
I've got one too.
You and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine, no. It's special. Mine's not good for anything at all.
I really don't like that. I really don't like that, how they're doing that.
Could be.
It's to be like, oh, I did, like they're hinting at things that happen in the future because they're gonna like think about changing things.
Gift from my mother.
Like pointing that out, I think it's kind of silly.
Again like this. You should stay a while. Really? You will? In that case, huh?
I'll see myself in. Thanks.
It's him, Reno.
And who are you?
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
A soldier?
Oops, sorry about that. There we go.
Nice. Soldier. Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes at least.
You don't mind, do you? Bodyguard work's not too different from merc stuff, right? I guessed. From the sword. Just do this for me, okay?
Fine, but it'll cost you.
Dun,
A
dun.
lot.
A lot, huh? One date ought to do it.
Huh. Well, you're weird enough to be one. What class?
First.
Freaking Reno's.
At least try to make it believable.
Hey, watch the flowers!
You heard the lady.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
Ha.
Bodyguard, huh? Those two right.
Really? Since when? This is the first I've heard of it.
Because it was a classified
I don't think that counts.
Braver, let's go.
Hey, little help in your guys?
I was waiting for them right at the doorstep. All right, who's next?
Good old what's his face. I'm damn good at it.
Wow, be careful!
So long.
Ah.
Sloppy.
I see you.
Yeah, I got him.
Sorry.
Gonna make me work for it, huh? Well, looky for you, tall guy. That's a bit professional.
Come on.
Dance of ours could use a
Ah, shoot.
Feeling all right there, Mr. Bodyguard? Yeah. All good.
Oh my god.
It's over.
Do you really have to fight near the flowers?
Tell me you're cheeky.
I like how we're both respecting not to fight near those damn flowers. That's funny.
Still in it. Break yourself.
There we go. I wasn't familiar with the game FF7 Remake. There's some fun parts about this. That was fun. Oh. Oh.
Sir! Are you hurt?
Fine, go get the girl.
Sir!
The hell?
Weird. They're not attacking.
Come on.
Over here! Are they trying to stop us?
What do they want?
Nowhere to go but up. Through the attic. Maybe we can get out that way.
Right. Through that hole.
They saved me.
Come on.
Oh my god.
I'll go first. Come on.
Nothing! Up there!
Hey, no shooting.
Hey, you okay?
Probably. Or maybe not.
If there's so much as a scratch on her, you're done.
Sir!
We bring her in one piece.
Oh my god, just like that one show.
What now? Run!
Move and I'll shoot!
Oh no, you won't.
But sir!
Could drop that.
Oh, I wanted the barrels.
Okay.
What's the holdup? I can't get to her!
I'm like, I wonder why they're not shooting at me. Oh.
You can't win. You're out of time. You like this? You're dead. You're dead. Screw you. Go to hell.
Thank goodness.
Let's move.
Cloud, give me a hand.
This surely is... Then...
They're in the attic. Should we pursue?
Mm,
Pursue.
Partners got it. We are out. Beginner's luck.
More of those things.
alright.
It's like they're guiding us.
Stay close.
So cool.
Anyway, honestly, I'm kind of feeling tired. So I think right there is going to be our stopping point. At least we got to Aerith. We got to Chapter 8, which happy about, but yeah. Nice to play this game after a while, but, you know, still fine. I just saved, so we're good. Anyway, bye for now. See